In 2023, astronomers found a planet orbiting so close to its star, it should have been vaporized billions of years ago. This world, this impossible survivor, defied every equation, every model, every quiet assumption we'd made about the order of the cosmos. It wasn't supposed to be there. Not today. Not ever. If this planet truly exists, then everything we thought we understood about how solar systems form, how planets live and die, might be wrong. Because this one doesn't just bend the rules. It shatters them. They call it TOI 2109b. It's roughly 5 times the mass of Jupiter, yet it orbits its star in just 16 hours. Not 16 days. 16 hours. One full orbit, shorter than a single day on Earth. At that distance, the planet is practically brushing against its star's surface, only about 1.5 million miles away, compared to Mercury's 36 million. The difference is the line between survival and annihilation. Its dayside temperature exceeds 3,500 degrees Celsius, hotter than molten steel, hotter than many stars. Any known material would vaporize instantly. Even its atmosphere glows like a furnace. The sky would shimmer white, metals raining as vapor, collapsing in fiery storms that never stop. And yet, the planet endures. Every equation says it shouldn't. The models predict it should have been ripped apart long ago, its gas stripped, its orbit decayed. But it's still there. A defiant world, spinning too fast, burning too bright. When the data came back, the astrophysicists at MIT and NASA thought it was a glitch. The numbers were too extreme. They reran the calculations, then checked them again. But it held true. This was real. TOI 2109b exists. And suddenly, every textbook on planetary formation needed rewriting. Our standard model tells a simple story. Gas giants form far from their stars, in the cold outer reaches where ice and rock can stick together. Over millions of years they grow, slowly, steadily, before migrating inward to stable orbits. But TOI 2109b isn't stable. It's clinging to existence, so how did it get here? One theory says it formed far away and slowly spiraled inward, dragged by the tides of its star. Another suggests a violent past, maybe a collision with another planet, or a gravitational slingshot from a passing companion star. There's even a theory that it's a rogue planet, captured by this star in a cosmic near-miss. But none of them explain how it survived this long. If the orbit decayed that much, tidal forces should have shredded it. The heat should have boiled its atmosphere away. Yet somehow, it's stable. Barely. Balanced like a candle on the edge of a furnace. And here's where things get stranger. TOI 2109b isn't an anomaly. It's the first clue in a growing pattern. Because with every new telescope, Kepler, TESS, JWST, we're finding more of these worlds. Dozens of them. Gas giants orbiting far closer than they should, in impossible proximity to their stars. They're called ultra-hot Jupiters. Some complete an orbit in half a day. Some glow so bright, they reflect half the light of their sun with metallic clouds. One of them, WASP 76b, is believed to rain molten iron. Another, Kelt 9b, reaches over 4,000 degrees, hot enough to melt titanium. Each discovery deepens the mystery. These planets shouldn't exist, yet they're everywhere. Are they all survivors of cosmic catastrophes? Or are we watching something even more profound? The slow, fiery death of planetary systems. Because simulations now suggest that ultra-hot Jupiters are temporary. They are worlds in their final act, slowly falling into their stars. Their orbits decay with each revolution. They lose energy, inch closer, and eventually are consumed entirely. We may be catching them at the moment of their death. The final heartbeat of a dying world. Astronomers are split. Some believe these planets are just evolutionary byproducts, transient stages in the life of solar systems. Others think they reveal a hidden force at work. Something in the magnetic fields or the atmospheres themselves may be keeping them alive longer than physics allows. When JWST pointed at one of these worlds, it found something impossible. Layers of atmosphere hotter than predicted. Bright reflective zones that didn't match any known material. Strange chemical interactions. Metals evaporating, recombining, circulating, creating a kind of self-sustaining heat cycle. It's as if the planet is fighting to survive. as if, somehow, it refuses to die. And this is where the mystery deepens into something almost existential. Because if these planets defy the known laws of thermodynamics, if they can persist against gravity, heat, and time themselves, then maybe our theories of planetary life cycles are incomplete. Maybe the universe is more chaotic, more unpredictable, more alive than we think. What TOI 2109b and its kind reveal might change how we see every solar system, including our own. It suggests that the cosmos isn't orderly. It's not a well-structured machine. It's a battlefield. Planets are born through collisions, migrations, and chance alignments. Some survive, most don't. The ones we see are just the lucky few that made it through cosmic violence. Maybe our own solar system was once like this, a place of chaos. Perhaps there were once more planets between Mercury and the Sun. Worlds lost to gravitational instability, torn apart and devoured billions of years ago. Their remains might still orbit invisibly, mixed in with the dust of our inner solar system. These forbidden worlds aren't accidents, they're evidence. Proof that destruction and creation are intertwined in ways we barely grasp. Maybe the reason the universe feels chaotic is because it is. Every planet, every orbit, every star is a scar, a remnant of some ancient collision or cosmic betrayal. The universe wasn't designed to be stable. It was designed to evolve, through destruction, through rebirth, through defiance, and somehow, in all that chaos, life emerged. Because when you step back and see it, the stars colliding, the planets burning, the galaxies tearing themselves apart, it's not random. It's motion. It's change. It's the very mechanism that makes existence possible. TOI 2109b is a reminder of that. A living contradiction. A survivor of the impossible. A planet orbiting at the edge of annihilation, held together by forces we still can't fully name. And when it finally dies, when it's swallowed whole by its star, it won't vanish. Its sacrifice will ripple outward, reshaping the star's surface, altering its spin, creating the seeds of something new. Maybe even the building blocks of another world. So perhaps the planet that shouldn't exist is not a mistake at all. Perhaps it's a message. A whisper from the universe saying, "You don't understand me yet." Because in the end, maybe the cosmos isn't made of order and law. Maybe it's made of persistence, of survival, of things that shouldn't exist, but do anyway.